Hi friends, in this video I have created some questions and which can be helpful for you in many exams in Olympiads. So, this is the first question in your screen. What fraction of the given figure is unshaded? Okay, so I am giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time's up. This question looks very difficult, but it is very easy. So first of all, what we are going to do is, we are going to rearrange the yellow shaded part which is in your screen. So if you notice properly, if I select this triangle which is in the screen and if I split into two parts like this, these both would be equal. And if I rearrange this triangle in the space below or above, so I will get a square like this. And the square would be 3 rectangles filled. So we will get 3 shaded parts. Okay. Now we are going to repeat the steps for the last also. So if we notice, this triangle can be fit to here and we will get 1 shaded part, so plus 1. Then same logic here as well. We're just going to rearrange the parts, and after when we keep rearranging, so we will get 2 parts, 2 rectangles. Then for this also we get 2 rectangles. Then afterwards for this one, this can be a little tricky, but actually for this shape we cannot do any rearrangement. So what we are going to do, we're going to just take out this area. So let it be this be b, that is breadth and length. So area of a rectangle is base into height divided by 2. So we get bh upon 2 plus bh upon 2, because there are 2 triangles. Adding them will get bh, that is 1 rectangle, so we will get plus 1. After adding, we will get 4, 6, 8, 9. So 9 parts are shaded. And out of 20, because 2 into 10 is 20. So this is the fraction of shaded parts, but we have to figure out the unshaded parts. So in this case, B will be the answer, 11 upon 20. Okay, next question. If the same letter represents the same digit, then the digits A and B respectively are what? Okay, I am giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time's up. So what we're going to use is mathematical logically. So how we multiply any digit? We multiply like this, right? First of all 1's digit, then 10's digit, then 100th digit. So we're going to do the same thing. We'll get 6 into A should have the last digit as A. In this case, L meaning last digit, okay? So if we're going to just put a logical thinking, and if we prepare a table, you will find out that if I take any odd number, the last digits are different. But if I take any even number, even 0 will work, I will get the last digit same. So like this, we found out that A could be any even number, that could be 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0. So as it says, then the A and B respectively. So first number must be even, but as you can see in A and C options, it is odd, so A and C cannot be the answers. Now we'll get the options from B and D. So we have 2, 4 and 2. So how are we going to decide that? If we're going to just do the same process, so we'll get 6 into A. 6 into A gives the last digit as B. But we get 6 into A plus the carryover, that could be any number at its end, so it would be last number as B. If we put 2 in this case and 12, okay, and if A is 2, so I'm going to get here 1. And so the last digit must be 3. So in this case, I will get D is the answer. But if I plug in 4, that is 6a plus n equals to b as the last digit. If I plug 4, I will get 24. 26 I will get, and this gives me last digit as b to be 6. But 6 is not in the options, so we can say that D will be the answer. 2 and 3. Okay, next question. Which of the following options is incorrect? Okay, I am giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time's up. This question we have to do the addition of this. So for most of you might think that you're going to prepare a table like this, and 32 liter, 124 milliliter, and 44 liter, and 320 milliliter, right? But this will actually take very much long time. So before I'm going to give you a short trick. If you notice properly the numbers, carry over will happen if the sum of the milliliters will be greater than 1000. But if you notice, there's no like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to compare the last digits fast. So we get 4 plus 0 to be as 4. Then we get 2 plus 2 to be 4. 1 plus 3 to be 4. Then we have 444. And 2 plus 4 to be 6. And 3 plus 4 to be 7. So in this case, A is the wrong answer. It is correct option. Okay, B option. Now 2 plus 2 plus 5 will become 7. 6 plus 1 must become 7. And 1 plus 3 must be 4. As we can see, 7 in this case cannot be equal to 6. So B must be the incorrect one. And if I perform the long multiplication, that is addition, 51 162 and 12 315. If I add these numbers, I will get 7 7 4 3 6. Yeah. So I'm going to get 63 liters and 477 liters. So in this case, B is the incorrect one. Okay, next question. Find the missing numbers. 25 plus 11 equals question mark into 3 question mark minus 8 question mark divided by 4, 25. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how to solve this question. I'm giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time's up. So before I perform, so let's going to just see the options. If I perform the first one, I will get 36. Okay, I'm going to change the pen color. I'm going to get 36, 38, 36. So if 38 would be the answer, then I will get C. But if I get 36 as an answer, A, B and D. So I'm going to only eliminate one option. If I do the second part, because I cannot do that with the first, so that also is a time wastage. But if I do the third one, I will get 100, 100, 102, 96. So like this, I can eliminate two options in one go. So what I'm going to do, let this question mark divided by 4 equals to 25. So if I get question mark divided by 4 equals 25, if we multiply both sides, I will get to a question mark equals to be 100. So this number should be 100, 102, 96. So we are able to eliminate both the options. Now we have to decide 102 or 108. That is middle parts. 36 is both common, so we know this number must be 36. And 6 3s is 18. So 8 must be the last digit. And in this case, we get B as the answer. Okay, next question. Sonali's clues about her mystery number are shown in the cloud. That is in this case, this shape. What is Sonali's mystery number? Okay, I'm giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time's up. So first of all, let's see the options. 54,986, 59,486, 54,968 and 59,468. So first of all, let's observe that which number is being changing the most. If you notice, right now 5 is all in the common, right? So how are we going to solve this question? There is a simple logic in this question. What we are going to do, we have 6 tens, 8 ones, so what I just multiply that? Means we have 6 tens, so 10 is like this. 6 tens, that is 6 tens, meaning 10 plus 6 times. That will be just multiplication, I will get 60. So what we are going to do, we are just going to multiply them and add them. We will get 6 tens to be 60. 4 thousands to be 4000, like this. 8 ones, that would be 8. 8 ones are 8. 5 10,000s, I will get 50,000. So it's not clear. I'm going to write here 50,000. Then I get 900. Now add them. Here in the last column, I will get 8. Then I will get here 6. So we are able to eliminate A and B options right now. We get 4,000s, right? So in this case, we'll get C option after addition. We get 5, 4, 9, 6, 8. Okay, next question. In the given figure, ABCD is a square and EFGH is a rectangle. Find the length of BE. So it will be just BE, capital E, okay? Okay, I'm giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time's up. So this is the one common mistake. So I'm going to just say common mistake in this case, in this question here. Sometimes actually it may not be written. The one thing is, it is in drawn to scale or not drawn to scale. This is the one thing that we have to see properly, because sometimes it happens that the question means any diagram, it looks like a square but it is actually a rectangle, so you can get confused and you can get the wrong answer. Same thing here, it might seem that these both is equal, but A is not the answer. I'm going to tell you in this case answer is C. How? I'm going to demonstrate it. As in the question is written, ABCD is a square, so AD must also equal to be 10 meters because it is a square. Now as you know that GF is 18, so we get HC plus BE equals to be 8 centimeter by subtraction. Now we know that HC is 5, so I will get 5 plus BE to be 8. That will get BE must equal to be 3 centimeter. And like this we get C option. Remember, sometimes we can do mistakes like this, but do not do it, okay? Next question. The given graph shows the height of 5 friends. What is the total height of all children? Okay, I'm giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time's up. Now how to solve this question? Well, it is easy when the question says total, so we have to just add the values. And actually you can see it is very clearly depicted by the lines. 75 plus 90 plus 60 plus 91 is more than 185. So you can just add them like this. But I'm going to give you a trick to how to add these values. So what you do, you just ignore the 5's in this case. So you just add the values. 75, so I'm going to ignore the 5. That becomes 70 and 100. Simple addition now. 7 plus 9 is 16. 16 plus 6 is 22. 22 plus 9 would become what? 31. 31 plus 100 become 41. And remember the 0, 410. Simple. But remember, actually we have ignored the 5. Now 5 is 2 times. So we're going to add one more, we get 420. And with this, if you convert it, we will get 4 meter 20 centimeter D. If you are still confused at why it has come, if you want to do like this method also, so you can do it. If you want to add directly, that becomes 75, 90, then 60, then we get 90 again, then 105. If you add directly also, what you will get 178, 8 plus 9, 70, 23, 32. And yes, 420 still you can to get, and D will be the answers correct. Next question. Fill the correct sign in the box. LXXXIX minus XXVIII plus XIV is I don't know what. LXXIX plus XLVIII minus LIV. So we have to tell it is greater than, less than, or equal to. Okay, so I'm giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time's up. So first of all, it's in Roman, so what we're going to do is just going to convert these into numbers. Fine, right? Very simple. So if you actually remember the law, something like that when there is a greater symbol, we just add the values. If there is a lesser symbol, first we subtract the values from it. If they are repeated, so we just multiply the values like this. And you cannot have symbols like V, X and C. Sorry, V and X and L before the greater symbol. Like VC would be a wrong Roman. So these are the some laws, so it's going to apply the same laws. But LXXX, L is 50, as is small, we're going to just add it. 60, 70, 80, it become 80. IX is 9, 80 plus 9 become 89. 89 minus, now we get double X VII. XX equals to be 20, V triple I is 8, so we get 28. Now plus XIV, that will become 10, X is 10 and V is to be 4, so I will get 14 is what? LXXX. So what's LXXX? Okay, I just cleared the whole diagram right now because I want to write it another way. So what it become? 89 minus, now we get 28 plus 14 is what? We get 89 plus XL is 40 and V it is 8, we get 48 minus, now LIV 54. So how we get 89 minus 28 plus 14 is what? We get 89 plus 48 minus 4, 54. Okay, fine. As you may notice that we have 89 in the both sides. So what you're going to do, we can just literally cancel them out if you want. Well, actually, if you know negative numbers, so if you can use this law, so you can just directly cancel, you could just solve it like that directly. But actually the thing is that you're going to get the answers in negative. So if you don't know it, so please don't do it, you just directly add it. 89 minus 28 will become what? 61. Now 61 plus 14 will become what? If I add it, becomes 75. 75, okay. Second half becomes 89 plus 48. And if I add them, I will get 137. And 137 minus 54. Just like it. Oh, sorry, 7. 137 minus 54. So I will get 3 and I will get just 8. 83. Of course, 83 is greater than 75. So in this case, B must be the correct answer. Okay. Let's move to the next question. Anurag saved the following amount in a week. He saved the same amount every day. How much did he save in one day? Okay. So I'm giving you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time's up. So now I'm going to just demonstrate how to solve the question. Anurag solved the following amount in a week. So how much he saved? What you're going to just, we're going to add the values to figure out the value. 2000 plus 500 plus 500 is 1000, we'll get 3000. Then we get 3000 plus 300, 3350 and 3370. I just done in short. 3370 would be the number which you will get after adding the values. Till this much. Now I'm going to add the coins also. 5 plus 2 is 7, 9, 10, 11. We will get 3381. Okay, finally. We get the 3381 as the answer. Now what are we going to do? we have to figure out it is solved in the week. He saved this much amount in a week. Now he saved the amount every day. How much did he saved in one day? As we know that 1 week is 7 days. So we get 7 days. He saved 3,381 in 7 days. And in 1 day, we can just divide it because he has saved everything. Means equal amounts. So when we divide 3,831 upon 7, cancelling these 7s, and that is after simplification, we'll get here 0. Now 7 5 is 35, so we're going to put 4. That become 5 here. 7 8 is 56. 2 3 483. So in this case, we get the answer is D. Fine. Okay. So now let's see that how we have solved this question. Means you can just revise that how I solved this question. So I'm going to wait it for some time. This is the last question of this video, and I thank you for watching this video till the end. If you have any doubts, so you can just comment in my videos. So right now, because of Made for Kids, you may not comment, but you can put it at my Twitter handle, that is at DAG Education. Okay. And thank you for watching this video. This is a trailer that now you're going to get these type of questions. Okay. So thank you for watching this video.